Alright, this is a video response for Red Gladius's 555 sub contest. He asks for a video response, which this is. He also wants to know favorite Red Gladius knife, what you want to see in the future, and a design of your custom, which is what I'm going to do here, of a custom knife. The ones I like, looking at your lineup video that I liked, was the Omnis series, and I like the one, well, it was in the middle. Kind of had a bit of a drop point to it. It was a nice, looked like a very usable knife to me. Very handy. Something I could actually get a good use out of. So I like that point. Other than that, let's see what I'd like to see in the future. Well, I do like that Omnis series. I like a lot of your knives actually, but maybe something with the Omnis series that's, well, usable and just a more of a multi-function, blade. Nothing too fancy. But let's see here. I'm just kind of doodling an idea here. Maybe something about like that. Just gonna dip down a little bit more, maybe. One thing I don't understand with skeletonized handles, to me anyway, it seems like it would make sense if there was a little bit of jimping on the edges, maybe up and kind of, where your hand reaches the surface, hits the surface. So maybe just a couple spots for grip, maybe under the finger choil there. Definitely, wherever your thumb goes is kind of the normal place. Like right in there. I do have a small knife. It was a little Chinese-made K-bar, nothing expensive. It's their piggyback knife with a really bad paint job on it here. There you go. Has some jimping up on the top here, which I like, just for holding it. They say it's good for, if you're gutting an animal, small game, everything gives you some nice control when you're using it. And I had the jimping on the back. Nothing too fancy, but that's kind of where I get the idea for the jimping up here, which would be kind of nice. I like something with a nice point on it, in case I'm boring a hole in a piece of wood for making a fire bow or fire drill. So a nice point that you can really get in there and dig around in. Nice belly for scraping and for whatever you need one for. Also a lanyard hold would be nice. Maybe about the size of a piece of paracord, so it doesn't slide around, doesn't move around the hole. I'm not sure how you normally do, if you want to stick towards your normal skeletonizing, or if you're into something a little different. I like the idea also of a skeletonized. It's not a folding blade or anything, but just a little hole for your thumb. So if you're holding on the side here, pulling it towards you, you got something to hold on to, something that's not going to slide. For your thumb, just a little hole, or even a little round, just something to give you a little grip to it. Other than that, what if you made, you know, sold it so, you know, maybe in the future on one of your knives, if you're not putting scales on it, what if you put, you know, within the skeletonizing, made, you know, in a little bit of the design or whatever, holes so you can add your own scales to it, you know. Just a thought there. And maybe another one a little bit lower. Oh, other than that, that's pretty much a basic design. I had another one sketched up real quick, not really measured or anything, where I actually put a little bit of a hole up top so you can hold it, like if you're scraping, give you something to hold on to, you know. So if you need to pull towards you, a scrape, you got a little bit of something with texture there to pull towards you. The thumb hole, I put lots of jimping on, you know. While I was thinking about this design here, I had pretty much the whole thing anywhere your finger would grab. To me, you know, it just makes sense to have, you don't have scales, you know, for friction. So maybe if you had a little bit more of, you know, some jimping in spots where your fingers are going to touch so they don't slide forward, especially in the front to the blade. I had a thought for a rope cutter, just a little notch, like a single serration, but I don't think it's really needed for something that small. Here's an idea for, you know, using the holes so you could add your scales to it later. And I also had an idea for putting inside the handle here, there'd probably be enough room to just lean it out a little bit and then bevel it down and make a bottle opener inside it. But those are just thoughts there. But I think for like a utility multi-purpose knife here, I think something like this would come in handy, in my opinion. You can use it for hunting, for cleaning game, for protection. Got a nice little point on it. Pretty much anything I could think of. Be a nice lightweight hiking knife, something to toss in your pack or on your belt. Maybe if you had a horizontal holder for it, sheath for it, Kydex or whatever, something you can stick on your belt. If the back comes to a little bit of a point, maybe you have a little bit of a glass breaker on it. Just multi-purpose, nothing too fancy with it, but nice lightweight, big skeletonizing holes there, and you know, something along those lines. But like I said, just thoughts in the future, you know. I like, you know, multi-purpose knives. Like your Omnis series. But I also like something like the, and I forget the name of it, the fighting knife at the end. I thought that was nice. It was just different. It definitely had a cool factor to it, you know, with the look and everything. And that's my camera cord. But, you know, just a couple ideas. And let's see here, for measuring, looks like the thumb, where it comes to a point at the top with the jimping, is about at let's see, 1.5 inches. Yep, right, almost exactly 1.5 inches. I don't know if this rusty old messed up, I don't even know if that's rust, who knows. Ruler works here. Blade stops at about, looks like a 3 1/4 inch blade, leaving the rest for a handle. Nothing real fancy, you know. If I did win, feel free to play with the design a little bit, whatever might work for you. But yeah, just a, you know, thought for a knife. I appreciate your videos. I enjoy the knife making craft. I wish I was part of it. maybe something I'll take up in the future, a little hobby, which I'm always looking for something to do. And that, my friend, is pretty much that. I don't have anything much else to say. I plan on doing a lot more videos coming up under my TooMuchT.V project name. And, you know, that includes some how-to videos, some a handful of different things, some little adventure hiking videos, stuff like that. But that was about it. Thank you for watching my video and considering me for whatever you might consider me for. Have a good one. Thank you.